Hello and welcome to the first edition of 2010 for the ANA Cricket Show. You've got myself, Adam Kane, and a very casual looking Adam Mickelson.
It is casual. We've been casual here for the last 3 weeks at work, so I'm running with it. I'm going to make the most of it before I have to get back into the suit and tie. But happy New Year's to everyone out there, and also congratulations on the birth of one Addison Logan Kane.
Thanks, Adam. Yes, I've got a daughter, so I am dealing with late nights and all that kind of stuff.
Prioritising, yeah.
That's right, that as well.
No more late night King George runs?
Oh, I would just say, that those were just a little bit more spaced out more than anything else.
Yes.
But thanks mate. But round 8 was completed on the weekend, the first round after the break. Unfortunately, ANA's form prior to Christmas has continued on, in that we had LePage Park, who on a beautiful hot day, everything was going our way. We won the toss. One of their players was ill. They had to ring in a kid. It was just looking perfect for us. But unfortunately, an hour later, or an hour and a half later, we were 7 for 58 just before tea. We did really well to, I guess, come up with something half competitive. And that was thanks to a 60-run partnership between Luke Morrison and Andrew Staines, taking the score finally to 154 when Luke was the last man out for 67. We had him 2 for 24 overnight, but unfortunately we just couldn't get those breakthroughs early enough, and they passed us 5 wickets down. I think Brad Diamond picked up a couple of cheap wickets after that, and they finished 7 for 164.
Look, it was obviously disappointing. These are games that I think at the start of the year we all penciled in as 6 points. And again, it's just I think Misson alluded to it in his halfway wrap last year in the paper, but just the consistency, our best and our worst, are poles apart at the moment. So we really need to bridge that gap. But in saying all that, and again, I know we said with the media game, you've got to take the good with the bad, but we've got a young list, and the guys hopefully are learning from it, and that's all we can do. And we're supporting them, and hopefully we've got 3 games left, and hopefully we can pick up a couple of wins out of the next 3. That's all we can do is look forward. So
absolutely, and I think what we're doing right now, I guess, is just building ourselves for next year and the year after that.
Exactly, and we've got another young kid coming into the team for the first time this year too, which is exciting.
Yep.
And again, it's a lot of teams that are doing well have obviously got a lot of seasoned campaigns that are making runs and taking wickets. Obviously, we lost a couple of players from last year, like a Stewie Campbell, the Andy Lees, all these guys that people probably forget about that have been key parts of our team. So obviously to replace those people are going to be hard to do, but short term, but long term, that's why we're sticking with the guys and we're supporting them. And before these last 2 games, we made 300 back to back. Guys like Brad Lovell and James White, were making good scores. So, and again, it's just learning how to do it again. It's time at the crease, and being 3 and we're now 3 and 5. Look, it's a little concerning, but I'm confident that we can finish the year on a high.
And also a big challenge ahead this week against a finals contender in Brighton Union.
Well, exactly right, and I think if we can shape the finals for whatever it's worth, but these are games you get up for. I know last year, we had a very good game against them, so there's no reason why we can't do that this year. But it's always good playing good teams and good players like Ivan, and they've got a few good players in there. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good game.
Very exciting. Our twos, unfortunately, probably ended their finals chances after losing the last couple of games in tight ones. They did well against Hampton Central in week 1, rolling them for 206. And the wickets were spread around with everyone. The best was Glenn Wilson, taking 3 for 40. But I must say, 206 for Hampton Central with the lineup that they had. I mean, this is the team that probably the top six were the six that were in their Longmuir Grand Final side about 3 or 4 years ago. You had guys like Amel, Gold, May, Hunter, Dwyer, McGregor, all these blokes. They were all playing, and for our guys to, which is lacking in depth at the moment, our twos, and to roll them for 206 was a great effort. Unfortunately, we fell 30 runs short. All out for 176, but I still think that was a good effort for the twos, and unfortunately it's ended their season, but still a
I think the disappointing thing was before Christmas. I think they were 4-2.
Yeah, and then they lost a tight one against them.
Yeah, and but again, the last round, I think there's probably 3 or 4 guys that were unavailable that would have really helped their cause, I guess.
Stewie Campbell, Cedric. Couple of others as well who have just come in. Basically,
Darcy
was unavailable as well. He's taken nearly 15-20 wickets.
And that's the issues when you can't get guys on the park. It's going to be very hard to win games of cricket. So I think they've got a few coming back. Who knows if results go their way and they win the next 3? Fingers crossed they can slip into the 4.
Absolutely. The thirds, who are probably our most well-performed side this season, who are sitting well in the 4 at the moment. They had a tight win against, I think it was Carnegie South.
East Sandy.
East Sandy, I beg your pardon, where A&A rolled East Sandy for 127. And then I think we're just 2 for none or something like that overnight. I think Al Richardson was best of the bowlers, taking 3.
Jason Sherlock.
Jason Sherlock took 3 for 24 as well, that's right. But I guess the second week was a tight one, and I think after being 2 for 60 or 3 for 60, when Simon White departed for 35, Jack Morrison, who was batting at 3, batted all day, even when the score was 8 for 97, chasing 127. The ball was definitely an East Indies court at that stage. But Jack held firm, and probably his best knock, a really mature innings for Jack, and he was the last man out for 52 when the score was passed. So it was the last ball of the day, and I think Jack wanted to try to hit it for 6, he said. But despite that, it was great mature knock in my book. It was,
that's good.
Fantastic.
And again, the guys, hopefully they can get a top 2 finish and get a double chance. But again, players coming back in, they'll get a few better players too. So fingers crossed there could be a bit of silverware at the end of the year for the 3s.
Absolutely. And the 4ths had a tough day, all out for 99. And I think Carnegie South were 1 for 60 overnight. I think they passed them in about 10 overs, which was going to happen. And early finish for the boys there, no real highlights. And in the fifths, Battle of the Co-Tenants against East Bentley Central, all out for 280. I think East Bentley Central were. I think Paul Knight taking 4 wickets. And chasing that score, had a fist of it. I think they were 8 for 160 or something like that, and then finished 8 for 230 or thereabouts. With Matty Withers making top scoring with 47 not out. Matty's only 13 or 14 years old, and he's been making quite a few scores in the seniors, in the lower grades, and it's just really exciting to see a kid like that who is prepared to have a go and do really well. So well done to Matty. And